Hello everyone. So here we are going to do a deck profile of our champion today. So can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Crowser. Today I won the tournament by using this deck, Rabbit Lagia. Alright, so now I will provide you a brief briefing for this deck. Actually, it's pretty simple. Rabbit Lagia is a very typical beatdown deck. From here, for the Rescue Rabbit, we'll run 3. This one, needless to say, a main engine of the deck, as well as a Sabersaurus, because for the Lagia summoning purpose. Alright. Then next, this Wolf, because it's a plain big stick with the 2000 attack point, which can overrun most of the big deck, and also it's a normal summon which is pullable by the Rabbit. And then for next, we'll have the Cardbreaker. Alright. If we summon it up, it can have at least 1009 attack in their attack base, and we can remove the spell counter by his effect to destroy one back row, which is a very good counter against the back row deck. And for next, we'll have the Thunder King Ryo. Needless to explain, best beat deck material. It can prevent opponent from deck searching, as well as contribute itself for stop some special summoning.
Good call against the meta for Thunder King.
Yep. And next we have a Gremo there just for spare for the field removal for some certain boss monster. Anything when you see opponent oppress the field, just one shot together.
Okay, that's for the main. So how about you introduce the spell cards?
Now comes the spell part. Power of Greed, because this deck doesn't special summon much, so we'll use Power of Authority to search the cards where we need for our situation, and from there we try to search for something useful and do the setup. And then we have the Forbidden Lands, because most of the time we want to make sure our monster able to land to the field successfully. So sometimes whenever we face some disturbing spell trap on the back row, we use this to protect our monsters, and it's also good for against some certain big deck to reduce their attack during the damage step, to make sure your monster on field will go through. And then next is a Space Typhoon. All these just typical staples against back row, and this just for the just in case if your opponent having something, just cover it. Monster Reborn double. And then now comes the trap part. Trap actually just all those beat down. I think
Very staple.
yes, the solemn thingy. And then one of the best about this deck will have the 7 Bandit tools to negate the trap. From here we can actually do some counterplay against those heavy back row deck. So that's all about the main deck profile from here.
Now we go to the extra deck.
Yep, for extra deck, usually, needless to say, main card, Lagia.
Main boss of the deck.
Yes. And why 2 but not 1? Because sometimes after we use the Rescue Rabbit to pull out the Sabersaurus, usually after the negation we might have one more Sabersaurus if we manage to summon it out, or in case we face against the mirror, and we can Monster Reborn the opponent's Sabersaurus to do the second Lagia. That's why I would suggest the Lagia to put at least 2 pieces in the deck. And the rest is actually nothing much, just the 2 box of the rank 4. From here you guys can take a look. And again, also we'll have some side deck materials. These are basically we use for side deck purpose, so you can guess what's our side deck.
I believe Chimera is for the Cyber Dragon, and the Elemental Hero is for the Super Poly. A good call for the meta.
Yep. Actually, depending on the meta environment, because for these side deck materials, we will always adjust time to time.
Okay, so any shout outs?
So far, yeah, actually this deck is pretty simple because most of the time we just draw and then we play what we have from there. Any trap we just set, any monster we just call out. Just like what Captain America says to Hulk during the Avengers. Just smash.
Good.
That's it.
Okay. So this will be the end of the deck profile, and see you guys again.